Now we are going to see a very important section of coordination chemistry, that is the IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. We usually never come across any IUPAC in inorganic chemistry. Whenever we say IUPAC, we always remember organic chemistry. But that is a misconception, because IUPAC in inorganic is applicable, limited to quite a very few compounds, because most of the compounds in inorganic chemistry, they are basically ionic. And for ionic, you have a very simple system. You have a cation name, you have anion name, you just write them. Sodium chloride, that becomes a name. You don't need at such a system of nomenclature as you need seriously in organic chemistry. But over here, since coordination compounds are of tremendous variety, a lot of possibility of metal ions, oxidation state, ligands, coordination number. So we need a system over here, which IUPAC has provided us. So I'm listing here basic IUPAC rules, but I will not suggest you to by heart any rules here. When I come to the section of examples, you learn the examples, you learn the name of ligands, and you can actually name any compound. So if you know the basics of the rules, then you should not have trouble in at such remembering the rules and all. But some basic rules are given here. So for example, whenever you write a compound, always cation name is written first, followed by anion name. This is a standard rule in inorganic chemistry. So here also in complexes, we will first write the cationic part, then write the anionic part. Same rule is followed. If it is neutral complex, obviously it will be one part only, because there is no counter ion for it. Then when you name the complex ion, always ligands are written first, followed by metal ions. Ligands, when you write, before ligands, you must write the number of ligands. So if there is one ligand, we don't write anything. We will just say name of the ligand. But if there are two, then we will say di. If there are three, we say tri. When we write the metal, after the metal, oxidation state must be written. Moreover, that is written in round brackets in Roman numerals. So if there is an anion, then the name of the metal ends with the term 8. I will show you the examples. Of course, this is just listing of the rules. Then whenever you write, say multiple ligands in technical sense, heteroleptic complexes. So if there are multiple ligands, you report them in alphabetical order. So if in a complex you have bromine as well as chlorine, so we will write first bromine, then chlorine. That's a common rule what we follow in organic chemistry also. So go through these rules. Of course, rules से आपको कुछ पता नहीं ज़्यादा चलेगा unless I show you the examples. But these are the common basic rules. Now here I'm giving you a list of IUPAC name of ligands. These tables what I'm showing here are a must for you. अगर आपको ये नहीं by heart आता है, then you can't name any compound at all. Water is called aqua. Ammonia ligand is called amine. Note the spelling. It's double M, AMMINE. If you write amine, it becomes the organic functional group. Then carbon monoxide is termed as carbonyl. Nitrosyl is NO, pyridine. Now ethylene diamine has two options. You can actually write ethylene diamine, or you can even write the IUPAC name, ethane 1,2-diamine. That's also allowed, both the ways. This is
Sir,
a
this
list
is an
of,
organic.
yes, this is an organic compound. It is a bidentate ligand, ethylene diamine. We are
Oh, yeah.
talking of ligands, yeah. Now these were the neutral ligands, first table. Now I come to anionic ligands. And here comes a big trouble for us. For us means for Maharashtra students. Because IUPAC changed the systems after every few years, approximately 10 years. So till 1990, the names were different. In 2004, they changed the names. Now this rule was this 1990 and 2000 thing 4 is there even in organic chemistry. For example, अगर आपको याद है तो स्कूल में आप लोग ऑर्गेनिक में 1 ब्यूटीन लिखते थे, लेकिन हम लोग ऑर्गेनिक में ब्यूट 1 इन लिखते हैं. In perhaps
Yes.
10th standard, you might have learned 1 butene. So in school, they follow 1990 system. But in college, we have to follow 2004. That's as per syllabus. The problem is, Maharashtra government textbooks in organic chemistry follow 2004. But in inorganic, they have followed 1990 system. मतलब महाराष्ट्र जीटीपी में जो है वो आपको नाम दिखेगा फ्लोरो, लेकिन एनसीईआरटी, जेई और नीट में नाम रहेगा फ्लोरिडो. Here, cyano, cyanido, isocyano, isocyanidо. Wherever there is a difference, I have given it over here. So the rule over here as such, if you see what is the rule, is from the halogen name, they remove this last O and write ido. Cyano, cyanido, isocyano, isocyanidо. So when you are going to attempt HSC, CET, you follow GTB system, 1990 system. But in JEE and NEET, in papers, when you see the names as fluorido, chlorido, bromido, cyanido, isocyanidо, don't feel this is some from other language. They are correct. They are accurate. They are following the modern terms. Okay, remember this. Wherever the conflict is coming, I have already written. Where I have not written, understand 1990, 2004, the system is same. Wherever I have not written. Then some other ones, amido, oxalato, carbonato. Very few cationic ligands we need. हम लोग को सिर्फ 2 ही required है, उतना लिखा है मैंने. Nitrosonium, nitronium. Looking at most of the exercises in NCERT, past exam and GTB, you need usually this list, what I have mentioned here. I have given in our printed book complete list also, more than this also. लेकिन मोस्टली वो लिगेंड्स कहीं ज्यादा यूज नहीं होते. इट्स देयर इन द बुक, सो आई हैव मेंशनड इट. You can refer for a complete list in the notes, unit number 2. But over here, अपने काम के लिए इतना काफी है. So this is a list which we need to know if you want to name ligands correctly. Next comes the basic rules. This was, I told you earlier, cation is named first, anion is named later. Ligands in alphabetical order. These are the steps given in NCERT textbook that I've just copied over here. Ligands are named in alphabetical order. Then this was the thing which I told you initially. Prefixes like mono, मतलब mono तो हम लोग लिखते नहीं है, लेकिन di, tri we will write. But there is something over here. If ligand contains a number, then instead of di, tri, we need to use bis, tris, tetrakis. If you remember, हम लोग ने ये complex substituent के time organic में use किया था. The same rule comes over here. We will explain this, of course, example में लिया मैंने सब ये. Then more rules. Oxidation state has to be written in Roman numbers. Then complex ion is cation and metal is named. Complex ion is cation, metal is named after that element. So you will simply write cobalt, platinum. But if a complex ion is anion, anionic complex, then metals will have some specific names like aluminate, argentate, orate, chromate, cobaltate, cuprate. ये टेबल कभी आपको यूज करना है जब आपका कॉम्प्लेक्स आयन एनायनिक है. Okay, not otherwise. Otherwise, we just call it as aluminium, silver, gold, like that. Okay. Rules are, of course, very dry rules. Unless we see examples, आपको basically कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. Let us begin. First, I'm taking neutral complexes. Now, 200% focus on screen now. Any doubt, any more explanation you need, please tell me. Because all the steps I might not have written on the slides. So first, this is a complex given to us. NiCO4. Now, so many days I was reading like this, NiCO4. Now, tomorrow onwards, next time, next lecture onwards, I might use this like IUPAC name. So learn it now, and जब भी आपको complex दिखेगा, try to say in your mind the IUPAC name. आपका IUPAC का practice हो जाएगा. instead of just reading the formula. So first what we find is oxidation state. I'm going a little more detail over here. This is a neutral complex. Let me recollect some very basic things here, which was from lecture number 1. So our complex we had seen were of 3 types. When you say it is a cationic complex, it will be a square bracket followed by some group. If it is an anionic complex, there will be some metal followed by the complex. So this is positively charged, this is negatively, because in inorganic chemistry always positive is written first, anion is written later. And if it is a neutral complex, उसके आगे पीछे कोई नहीं होगा, just a square bracket. This is first of all, in case you have forgotten how to recognize a complex. Now currently this example we have been given NiCO4. So you can see this matches with this type. मतलब इस पर, इस कॉम्प्लेक्स पर चार्ज है 0. कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड इज अ न्यूट्रल मॉलिक्यूल, तो उस पे चार्ज रहेगा 0. So 4 carbon monoxide will have a charge 0. Nickel will have charge 0. Is this step clear completely? अगर आपको ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर फाइंड करना भूल गए तो प्लीज रिवाइज इट, बिकॉज एंटायर IUPAC इज बेस्ड ऑन दैट ओनली. आपको ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर करेक्टली आना चाहिए. इसका स्क्रीनशॉट बाद में निकालना. आई विल कीप ऑन एडिंग सम मोर थिंग्स. सो ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट ऑफ निकल इज 0. Now we write the IUPAC name. We write it this way. 4. So we write tetra. Carbon monoxide was called carbonyl, followed by nickel, or nickel का oxidation state है 0. I have deliberately used colors here so that it becomes readable. Otherwise, it's a complete one word without any gap. Tetracarbonyl nickel. Let us see some more examples. COBr2En twice. On the whiteboard, I will keep on finding the oxidation numbers so that किसी को अगर doubt है तो आपके पास answer होगा फिर इसका. So the complex given was COBr2En twice. These are the examples from our notes only. I have solved nothing outside. In a classwork, there are some 10-15 questions. उसपे से मैंने almost 50% हर एक सेट के यहाँ सॉल्व किए हैं. So what are the charges now? इसका चार्ज तो 0. इथिलीन डायमाइन is a molecule, तो उसका चार्ज 0. ब्रोमाइड is -1. 2 bromide will have -2. So कोबाल्ट पे कितना चार्ज आएगा बोलो? +2. +2 -2 0 हो गया. करेक्ट. दिस वे यू नीड टू फाइंड इन द रफ. आपको ये एग्जाम में नहीं दिखाना है, आप रफ में कर सकते हो. दिखाया तो भी चलेगा, नो प्रॉब्लम. कोबाल्ट इज +2. सो नाउ वी राइट द IUPAC नेम. अभी आपको नेम्स अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में लिखना है. गुड थिंग अबाउट इट इज व्हेन दे राइट द फॉर्मूला, फॉर्मूला में भी आपको लिगेंड्स अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में ही प्लेस करना है, तो मोस्टली आपको टेंशन नहीं होगा. देखो इसमें ब्रोमीन B पहले है, इथिलीन डायमाइन का E बाद में है. सो दिस बिकम्स नाउ डाइब्रोमो बिस इथेन 1,2 डायमाइन कोबाल्ट 2. लेट अस एनालाइज. 2 ब्रोमीन डाइब्रोमो. इथिलीन डायमाइन का IUPAC नेम इज इथेन 1,2 डायमाइन, and in the name there are numbers. So we have to write a bracket. Outside we have to write 2 बार है इसके लिए bis. डाई नहीं चलेगा. कोबाल्ट रोमन 2. Let us take another one. चलो ओरली अभी करके देखते हैं. चार्ज कैलकुलेशन. NO2 is -1. This is -3. So this will become platinum, which should become +3. चलो, can anyone think of the name now? पार्ट बाय पार्ट बोलो. अमोनिया को क्या नाम दिया था हम लोगों ने IUPAC में? अमाइन. डबल एम. अमाइन. सो 3 अमाइन, ट्राइअमाइन, नाइट्रो, ट्राइनाइट्रो, प्लैटिनम, रोमन 3. ट्राइअमाइन, ट्राइनाइट्रो, प्लैटिनम, रोमन 3. It's not at all difficult. In fact, it's quite easy. चलो और एक ट्राई करो. Ni dimethyl glyoxime 2. Now this dimethyl glyoxime has a charge -1. So nickel will have charge +2. So now this name of this group written in IUPAC is dimethyl glyoxymeto. Since the name di, which is a number, that's why we have to write bis.
Yes.
Bis dimethyl glyoxymeto nickel Roman 2.
So can you explain this bis wala part?
Whenever in the name, ligand name, there is a number written actually like a number or mentioned like a word, di also indicates a number. So numeral or number written in words, this name of the ligand has to be written in round bracket. If that ligand is 2 times, we have to say bis. If it is 3 times, tris, like that. Any other doubt in these 4 examples? I have classified type wise. So neutral हम लोग पहले रह रहे हैं. आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में या एनसीईआरटी में कोई क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं है. They write anywhere, anyhow, becomes a total chaos in learning. This is the correct way of learning. Type wise आप लोग rules समझते जाओगे पूरे.
So,
बोलो.
so the Roman number is the oxidation number, right?
Roman number is the oxidation state. Yes.
So if the molecule like does not have any numbers in it, so it will be di that molecule then the metal, no?
I didn't get. Means which molecule?
Like suppose there's a molecule, I don't the name like whatever name is, but it does not have numbers, so we don't have to write bis in that. No?
Yeah, of course. अभी अमोनिया है ना, ये अमोनिया is a molecule, but अमोनिया के नाम में अमाइन में कहीं नंबर नहीं है, so we say try. We don't write tris. Carbon monoxide is a molecule, but does not have a name, a number in the name. Carbonyl, so we say tetra. Correct.
So do we have compounds in which they have 2 numbers? मतलब both the compounds have number.
Very much possible. Why not? जैसे अभी DMG है, साथ में EN को डालो. Okay, तो अभी DMG twice है, तो इसके लिए भी 20 आएगा.
So do we have to use the alphabetical order?
So here अभी ये डाइमिथाइल का D देखोगे आप और इथेन डायमाइन का E देखोगे, तो ये D पहला आएगा, फिर ये बाद में आएगा. Basic IUPAC rules, everything in alphabetical order.
Sir, and if we have bis and tris, so you have to take bis first.
No. Bis and tris are not considered for alphabetical order. The name of the group is considered. So ethane ka E, dimethyl ka D. Okay, not bis and tris.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is a prefix, na? वो consider नहीं करते. चलो, we go for a cationic complexes. So coming back to the things here, cationic complexes में, so square bracket will have a positive charge. It might be +1, +2, +3. Some anion like chloride, bromide, sulfate, something will be there. So look at this example. And let us find out CONH3 thrice. CONH3 thrice Cl3. So now chloride is -1. This is -3. So this will be +3. Ammonia is 0. So cobalt is +3. किसी को भी इसमें डाउट है तो मुझे फ्रैंकली पूछना. अगर ये नहीं आएगा तो आपका बाकी का चैप्टर गया, क्योंकि पूरा सब IUPAC पे बेस्ड है. एवरीथिंग.
So could you repeat it again?
Yes. Chloride individually is -1. If you wonder where will I find it, unit number 1, we had done neutral complexes, anionic ligands and all. So in those ligands, we have to see which are the charges. So from unit 1 of the topic, you should know the charges. -1, 0 जो मैं लिख रहा हूं वो part 1 में से है. So 1 chloride has -1, 3 chloride will have -3. If this anion is -3, this square bracket will have opposite charge +3. How the +3 charge is divided? Ammonia individually is 0. 3 ammonia 0 because ammonia is a molecule. So +3 + 0 is equal to +3. Is it all right? Everyone understood this charge finding?
Yes.
बाकी सब रूल्स तो अभी जैसे किया था वैसे ही है. तो ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट निकाला. अभी देखो, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी 3. सो ट्राई अमाइन कोबाल्ट रोमन 3. ओनली डिफरेंस, बाहर की तरफ एक क्लोराइड है, तो वो क्लोराइड हम लोग बाद में लिखेंगे. ट्राई अमाइन कोबाल्ट रोमन 3 क्लोराइड. रोमन 3 के बाद यूजुअली स्पेस रहता है, बाद में वो काउंटर आयन को लिखते हैं क्लोराइड. Look at this one now. AgNH3 twice, NO3 twice. Let us find this quickly first. The complex was AgNH3 twice, NO3 twice. अभी NO3 पे -1, इस पे -2, इस पे +2, अमोनिया 0. So this will become +2. I hope my complex I wrote was correct. And give me 1 minute. Yeah, correct. So I think this is a mistake here. This
Silver
NO3 should be
+2.
no. NO3 should be 1 time because silver
Yeah.
can never show +2 valency. Let me correct it right away. Give me 1 moment. Silver never shows +2 valency. Everyone can see the slide now? Is it shared?
Yes.
So this we completed first. So oxidation state of silver is +1. So now we have here IUPAC name diamine silver Roman 1 nitrate. Acha, one thing you observe here in both these examples, when NO3 is single, we write nitrate. When Cl is thrice, we don't write trichloride, we just write chloride only. Because usually we have a habit in inorganic chemistry to write trichloride, disulfate, and all these things. So here that is avoided. They just write the single name. Chalo, next one, let us see CrH2O 4 times Cl2Cl. CrH2O 4 times. Cl. Let me check again.
Cl2Cl.
Acha, inside 2 and outside 1.
Cl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cl2 and outside Cl. Okay. अच्छा 1 minute. Let me do the correction of the previous one. आप अगर स्क्रीनशॉट बाद में लोगे तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. So this was only NO3 -1 and this was +1. Okay. So let us come back to this. Now chloride is -1, -1. This is +1. This chloride also -1, -2. Water neutral, no charge. Chromium will be +3. +3 -2 is equal to +1.
So Ag के ऊपर also +1.
Yeah. Sure. Let us come back here. Chromium oxidation state +3 we got. So now here you can see there are two ligands. Now I have taken deliberately heteroleptic ligand. So this water was called aqua and this was called chloro. So the name when you write it, this will become tetra aqua dichloro
Dichlorochromium
chromium 3
twice.
chloride.
Alright.
इसी को आप एनसीईआरटी में पढ़ोगे तो नाम दिखेगा टेट्रा एक्वा डाइक्लोरिडो chromium 3 chloride. They will use chlorido. That's the only difference. Rest everything is same. Let us do this orally. Charge -1 chloride -2 square bracket +2. This is 0. This is 0. So copper has to be +2.
+2.
Right? Chalo. Now we see here. This is aqua and this is amine. The problem is both begin with A. So we need to see the second word of the spelling, second letter of the spelling. So it will be diamine, diaqua. See here AM and there AQ. So M comes earlier in alphabetics than Q. So the name is diamine, diaqua copper Roman 2 chloride. I mentioned here Amine is alphabetically earlier than aqua. MnOPQ. So far, any doubt in this 4? ये टाइप के मैं ज्यादा एग्जांपल सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ, ये बहुत कॉमन है. ऑलमोस्ट आई विल से एवरी ईयर और एटलीस्ट, मतलब अगर जेई में तो 4 अटेम्प्ट है आजकल, तो ऑलमोस्ट इन एवरी पेपर यू गेट 1 IUPAC नेम ऑफ दिस. नीट तो
When our batch is going to have 4 attempts.
4 times. Yeah. They have said already. Every time now it's going to be 4. And they were trying NEET to make it twice, but they have not allowed up till now. They are still trying. Next आपके बैच में शायद NEET 2 बार करने का चल रहा है. देखते हैं होता है कि नहीं. ये साल तो ना बोला है. जेई तो हो गया 4 बार. गवर्नमेंट को पैसा कमाने का है, सिंपल चीज है. 4 times means 4,000 rupees per student. और ऐसे गधे रहते हैं जो 4-4 भी देने वाले होते हैं. 2 अटेम्प्ट में ही देना है हमेशा. चलो, let us see. PTNH3 4 times Cl2. Let us see. I have already shown the answer. This is -1, -2. This is +2. So this is -2. So platinum becomes +4. Can you try the name here before I display the answer?
So tetramine dichloro platinum
Bracket Roman 4
Natrium chloride.
Roman
outside
4
chloride.
chloride.
Tetramine dichloro platinum Roman 4 chloride. जेई और नीट के पेपर में डाइक्लोरिडो आएगा. Rest everything same. I hope you must have understood the
Sir, difference
basic
is
thing.
only when, sir,
Huh.
sir, difference is only when chlorine, fluorine, and
All
cyanide.
those
right?
ions where I gave you, the names which are ending with O, that makes a difference. Chloro, bromo, iodo, cyano, isocyano. Only few of them, like 5-6 of them. Rest everywhere it's identical. We thought new GTB आएगा, उसमें वो लोग चेंज करेंगे. इधर भी नहीं चेंज किया, ऐसे ही रखा है. Okay, now next one here.
The iodine may be iodine.
Iodo. No. So अपना इसमें iodo, उनके इसमें
अच्छा, हाँ.
iodido.
Iodido.
Iodido. Okay, चलो next one. अभी देखो, इसमें अलग लिगैंड मैंने deliberately introduce किया है, carbonate, which is called carbonato ligand. Carbonate has a charge -2, CO3 -2, जो inorganic में हमेशा होता है. So here chloride is -1, this is +1, this is -2, so cobalt is +3.
+3.
So now you can see here 5 amine are there. Pentamine, carbonato, cobalt 3, chloride. Now here some students later on get a confusion, so I'm clarifying right now. Pentamine, you have to repeat the A in spelling. Suddenly some students think कि ये A 2 बार लिखना है कि नहीं लिखना है, दोनों बार लिखना है. Pentamine carbonato.
Sir, it should be tri na.
किधर ट्राई, कौन सा ट्राई?
Sir, tricarbonate.
अरे राजा, CO3 is carbonate.
CO3 is one radical.
अरे CO3 नहीं है. अरे बाप रे, एक सेकंड. You are confusing in CO3 and CO3.
Okay, sir, understood.
Understood? This is which one? Tricarbonyl.
Carbonyl.
कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड है, ये कार्बोनेटो है. समझा ना डिफरेंस?
Yes, sir.
चलो, one more after this. Okay, now we have here ethylene diamine. En is ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine is 0, तो इस पे चार्ज नहीं है. तो टाइटेनियम का चार्ज ही होगा +3.
+3.
But one thing you can observe here, you know, this is an incomplete thing. That means the remaining counter ion is not printed here. They have just given the cationic part of it. तो जब ऐसे रहता है तो हम लोग को साथ में लिखना पड़ेगा आयन. So it is tris, ethane 1,2-diamine, titanium 3 ion. Don't forget, जब भी ऐसे रहेगा तो आपको हमेशा to show that it is incomplete. क्योंकि अगर आपने सिर्फ इतना ही लिखा तो रीडर को क्या लगेगा कि ये न्यूट्रल कॉम्प्लेक्स है, बाहर चार्ज है कि नहीं रीडर को पता नहीं चलेगा. That's why we need to write the word ion. Here we have oxidation state is +3, dichloro bis ethylene ethane 1,2-diamine, cobalt 3 and outside chloride. Here C comes first, E comes later alphabetically. I hope cationic complexes are okay. Simple thing. चलो और अभी एक, ये भी अपने बुक्स के ही एग्जांपल है. ये एक मस्त कॉम्प्लेक्स है, दुनिया भर के सब लिगेंड्स डाल दिए इसमें. एक्वा, अमाइन, ब्रोमो, क्लोरो, नाइट्रो, and outside hydroxide. So oxidation state of cobalt here is +4. So we just write them in alphabetical order: diamine, aqua, bromo, chloro, dinitro. Oh, I think it is 1 minute. Let me check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is 1 nitro only. Cobalt 4 hydroxide. I will do a correction. And another similar like this. Now here I'm showing you the example of coordination isomerism. I hope you remember this.
Yes, linkage.
SCN and linkage isomerisms. SCN and NCS. So इसमें names खाली अलग है. Tetraamine. अभी NCS का नाम है isothiocyanate.
Isothiocyanate.
And this is thiocyanate, chromium 3 bromide. And let me just do this correction here. It's not dinitro, it's nitro. This was a correction because coordination number is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ligands are connected. Most of the complexes we do here are coordination number 6. Few of them are 4 coordinated. We come to now the anionic complexes. Now here the rule, if you remember, was different, and metals were not written like iron. It will be written as ferrate. Cobalt
Ferrate.
is written as cobaltate. So वो जो टेबल मैंने दिखाया था वो अभी यहाँ पे यूज होगा आपका. First, K3FeCN6. First, you understand that it is the square bracket is written on the right hand side. That indicates it is a anionic complex. Oxidation state जैसे किया था वैसे ही फाइंड करेंगे. फिर भी एक बार दिखा देता हूं आपको एक एग्जांपल इसका. So the example is K3FeCN6. So potassium alkali metal group 1 element, so वो +1. 3 of them will have +3. This is -3. Cyanide has -1. 6 cyanides have -6. So Fe will be in +3. देखो ये दोनों का टोटल -3 आना चाहिए. अभी आपने शायद ऐसा ही दूसरा कंपाउंड, पता नहीं आपने स्कूल में कभी सुना है, K4FeCN6 करके रहता है. आप अगर प्रैक्टिकल में जाओगे तो आपको ये दोनों कंपाउंड यूज करने को है प्रैक्टिकल्स में. सो दिस इज +1, दिस इज +4, दिस इज -4, -1, -6, +2. Now, if you remember, Fe+3 is termed as ferric, and Fe+2 is called ferrous. That is why this compound is called potassium ferricyanide. This is called potassium ferrocyanide. So student get confused in ferro. So ferricyanide, ferrocyanide. और एक ट्रिक आपको बताता हूं याद रखने का. Ferri is ferric 3. Here also you see number 3. So K3FeCN6 ferricyanide. Ferro is 4 here. We are going to do a little bit of common nomenclature also. उसमें फिर से आएगा. So now when we write IUPAC name here, how do we write it? First we write cation name, potassium. Then hexacyanoferrate Roman 3. So यहाँ पे देखो आयरन की जगह हम लोग लिखेंगे फेरेट. हेक्सासायनोफेरेट. अगर कैटायन होता तो हम लोग लिखते थे हेक्सासायनो आयरन. यहाँ पे लिखेंगे फेरेट. Barium is +2. This will be -2. Copper will be +2. So this name will become barium tetrachlorocuprate Roman 2. Copper in negative becomes cuprate. Na2ZnCN4. Zinc always shows +2 oxidation state. D block में हम लोगों ने सुना है, it doesn't show any multiple. Zinc कभी भी आ गया ना तो आपको बहुत easy है, बिंदास +2 लिख दो क्योंकि दूसरा कोई स्टेट होता ही नहीं उसका. Then it becomes sodium tetracyanozincate. Zinc becomes zincate. Don't read it zincate. Huh? Some people call it zinc. Zinc. Chalo, next one is cesium. Cesium is an alkali metal, so it's +1. So that other part will have -1. Fe will be +3.
+3.
So this will become cesium
Cesium tetrachloride.
tetrachloroferrate.
Tetrachloroferrate.
Go
with
through
right.
this. Any doubt? I hope you find this easy. बहुत सिंपल पार्ट है. एक बार बेसिक समझ में आ गया तो आप किसी भी कंपाउंड का नाम लिख सकते हो. रूल्स की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. लिगेंड्स के नाम बाय हार्ट होने चाहिए आपको. More examples. Lithium, aluminium. हाँ बोल रहे.
So that ferrocyanide and all that is common name, right?
I'm giving
That is
that in
not
the
a-
last slide.
yeah,
It's there. You have in the syllabus the common system name and their IUPAC, the popular ones we are going to do. अच्छा, this is one which we use in organic chemistry. हम लोग इसको कहते हैं lithium aluminium hydride reducing agent.
Yes, yes.
तो इसका ये भी is actually a complex, and इसमें AlH4 is actually a complex negative part. So oxidation state of aluminium is +3. So it becomes IUPAC name is lithium tetrahydroaluminate, Roman 3. PtCl4 -2. So platinum will have a charge of +2 here. So tetrachloroplatinate, Roman
Platinate.
2, and don't
Two.
forget iron लिखना है आपको क्योंकि incomplete है. Now here C2O4, if you remember, is called
Oxalate.
oxalate. So oxalato is the IUPAC name.
Yes.
So Fe +3 always. Here it will become sodium trioxalatoferrate. So those who get confused in tris and tri, check here. Compound name में number नहीं है. Oxalate is just a word. So we are not using tris. Some students unnecessarily get confused in this part. NH4 twice PtSCN. Now ammonium, let me show this part, working of this part. जगह का मैं थोड़ा ये निकाल देता हूं मैं. So the complex we used was, just let me go back again. NH4 twice PtSCN6. NH4 twice PtSCN6 times. Ammonium is +1, 2 ammonium +2. This is -2. SCN is -1. This is -6. So platinum will become +4. -6 + 4 equal to -2. So considering this now, you can see here oxidation state of platinum +4. This will be ammonium hexa. There is a mistake here. This should be what name?
Thiocyanate.
Thiocyanato platinum 4.
Because there is an S.
Let
so
me
that-
correct it here quickly. Hexa thiocyanato platinum.
So,
Well,
so while writing the names, we have to leave the gap, right?
only in the counter ion we have to write a gap. Lithium is outside the square bracket, we have to put a gap. But when it is a square bracket thing, entirely no gap at all. Got it? Ammonium is a counter ion, so ammonium के बाद gap आएगा, but not in hexathiocyanate or platinum. No gap at all.
Okay.
So we now go for opposite thing now. We have name to structure. Now this needs a little bit of working to get a correct answer. I have shown the working also over here. So they will give you a name here. Potassium tetrahydroxyrozincate 2. We have to convert into a structure. Now there are different ways in which you can do it. What I follow is a little easy way, as according to me. But if you find something other way of doing it, no problem, but get a correct answer. They will not ask in exam any steps. Steps is completely your understanding. What I feel is like this. First, we find out the whatever is the complex part here. जैसे यहाँ पे hydroxy दो group है OH, और जिंक है +2, जिंक +2 यहाँ पे लिखा है. From this you find out first the total charge on this much part. So total charge, और लिखा क्या है, टेट्राहाइड्रोक्सी. So OH4, जिंक तो अलोन रहेगा, and +2 of zinc, 4 into -1 -2. मतलब ये पूरे कॉम्प्लेक्स पर -2 चार्ज प्रेजेंट है. Why I did this? Because how many potassium we need
How
to
many
get,
potassium
we
number?
don't understand otherwise. So we will understand counter charge has to be +2. मतलब K2 will be the complex. K2 ZnOH4. Go through the steps if you follow. Let us explore again with some other example. This is a long complex given, tetraamine aqua chloro cobalt 3 chloride. So अभी देखो क्या क्या है अपने पास. अमाइन, इसका
Amine,
चार्ज 0, एक्वा
aqua
चार्ज
0,
0, क्लोरो का चार्ज -1,
-1.
सो कोबाल्ट का चार्ज +3. सो अभी जितने कंपाउंड है उतना अकॉर्डिंगली ले लो. कोबाल्ट इज +3. सो टेट्रा अमाइन NH3 4, एक्वा सिंगल, क्लोरो सिंगल. तो कोबाल्ट +3, अमोनिया 0, वाटर 0, क्लोरीन -1. सो स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट पे चार्ज आएगा +2. काउंटर आयन चार्ज विल बी -2, मतलब 2 क्लोराइड बाहर होंगे. तो हम लोग क्या लिखेंगे, ये कॉम्प्लेक्स लिखेंगे, बाहर Cl2 लिखेंगे. दिस नीड्स अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ वर्किंग. नेम टू स्ट्रक्चर यहाँ थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स है, वो पार्ट शायद आई पर्सनली फील दैट वाज इजियर देन दिस वन. यहाँ पे थोड़ा वर्किंग ज्यादा करना पड़ता है. बट अगर आप ये मेथड से जाओगे, यूजुअली यू विल नॉट गो रॉन्ग इन द फाइनल आंसर. मोर एग्जांपल, पोटेशियम ट्राइऑक्सालेटो एल्यूमिनेट. अभी आपका थोड़ा इंग्लिश रीडिंग करेक्ट होना चाहिए. ये ट्राइऑक्सालेटो जो मैंने पढ़ा, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को रीडिंग नहीं करने आता है. ट्राइओ, एक्सालेटो, दे ब्रेक द वर्ड एट रॉन्ग प्लेसेस. व्हेन यू रीड इट करेक्टली यू विल गेट द थिंग्स. नहीं तो आपको जैसे पहले एग्जांपल में एक्वा आपको दिखेगा ही नहीं कहां पे हिडन है. इन एग्जाम्स दे डोंट यूज कलर्स एज आई हैड यूज्ड, सो बी केयरफुल इन दिस. सो अभी देखो यहाँ पे एल्यूमिनियम +3, ऑक्सालेट इज
2O4.
-2. सो चार्ज देखो कितना आएगा, ट्राइऑक्सालेटो, तो ये दिस इज 3 टाइम्स. सो एल्यूमिनियम का +3, इसका -6, टोटल चार्ज -3, काउंटर चार्ज +3. पोटेशियम का चार्ज है +1. आई विल नीड
+1, so
3
that should be
पोटेशियम.
3.
3 Al2O4. I hope this is okay. I am leaving it to you. I'm showing you the full solution. Check the next on your own. Dichloro bis ethane 1,2-diamine cobalt 3. आप जब ये सेकंड स्टेप करते हो, आपको बेसिक फॉर्मूला रेडी है, सिर्फ आपको काउंटर आयन सोचना है. अभी यहाँ पे काउंटर चार्ज मैंने कैलकुलेट किया है, लेकिन उन्होंने सिर्फ आयन दिया है, इसके लिए मेरा रिमेनिंग पार्ट इज एम्प्टी. इट्स +1 चार्ज. दिस काउंटर चार्ज इज ऑफ नो यूज इन दिस प्रॉब्लम.
Sir,
Hmm.
can we repeat that example? So when you took oxalato, sir, there you didn't use that bis and tris.
Isn't it the same thing I said 5 minutes
Yes.
back?
But there is no number in there.
ऑक्सालेट
that's
में
why.
नंबर किधर है स्पेलिंग में? Why should I use tris? Ethane 1,2-diamine,
got
there is a number na. Didn't I say? Correct na? Understood? स्पेलिंग
Yes.
में अगर नंबर है, न्यूमरल नंबर या फिर डाई मिथाइल, सो डाई इज यूज्ड. So there should be a mention of a number. Only then we have to use bis tris. Now this section which I am doing right now is only for JEE and NEET students. Bridging ligands. This is not there in this year's GTB. Last year तक था, अभी ये साल कैंसिल कर दिया. मतलब कैंसल्ड पोर्शन में नहीं है, नए GTB के एडिशन में ही कैंसिल कर दिया. बट अर्लियर GTB इट वाज देयर. एंड इनफैक्ट ये एग्जांपल जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, ये ज्यादा करके JEE एडवांस्ड में आते हैं. जो अपने बुक में था, लेकिन उन्होंने गायब कर दिया सब कुछ, लो लेवल। ब्रिजिंग लिगैंड्स मतलब ऐसे लिगैंड जो एक ही लिगैंड होगा लेकिन दो मेटल एटम को ज्वाइन करेंगे। लेट मी शो यू द एग्जांपल, दिस इज द वन। You see, OH is a ligand which is bridging on both. To express this kind of ligand, we have to use a Greek letter mu before their name. Moreover, we need to find the charges of them. So we find like a, so mu hydroxo is going to be the name of this part. Chromium oxidation state हम लोग find करेंगे, so we take it as X. अभी ये जरा carefully देखना, हम लोग को लेफ्ट टू राइट हर एक चार्जेस को ऐड करते जाना है। ओके, अमोनिया चार्ज इज 0, क्रोमियम इज x, हाइड्रोक्सी इज -1, क्रोमियम इज x, अमोनिया इज 0। सो वॉच दिस, 5 into 0 प्लस पहले क्रोमियम का x, हाइड्रोक्साइड का -1, राइट साइड वाले क्रोमियम का x, 5 times 0। ये क्लोराइड पर -1 चार्ज है, इसके लिए यहां पे चार्ज होगा +1, आई एम सॉरी +5। सो इसको सॉल्व करो, ये 0 होगा, दिस इज 2x -1 इक्वल टू +5, 2x इक्वल टू +6, x इज +3। सो दोनों क्रोमियम पर चार्ज है +3। सो अभी नाम कैसे लिखेंगे, म्यू हाइड्रोक्सो बिस पेंटा अमाइन, क्योंकि ये अमाइन 5 बार है और वो भी 2 बार रिपीट है, ये पेंटा आ गया, इसके लिए बिस, क्रोमियम 3 क्लोराइड। Study it, take your time, 2 minutes if you want.
So where did that +5 come from?
ये बाहर के
Second
क्लोरीन
level.
पे चार्ज -1 है ना, तो ये -5 हो गया, तो ये +5।
Okay.
ये जो अभी मैंने दिखाया ये आपको सिंगल ब्रिज दिखाया, अभी इसको आपको डबल ब्रिज दिखाता हूँ, वो मोस्टली एग्जाम में आता है।
So mu या mu is the same thing. This.
म्यू एंड, अरे दिस इज
Mu.
द प्रोनाउंसिएशन आई हैव रिटन,
अच्छा, okay.
इसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन है म्यू। दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ थिंग विच वाज देयर इन जीटीबी आल्सो, ये एनसीईआरटी के एग्जाम्पलर क्वेश्चंस में भी है, तो जेई नीट में आ सकता है। अभी आपके पास दो ब्रिजिंग लिगैंड्स है, सो ब्रिजिंग लिगैंड्स आर कॉल्ड म्यू हाइड्रोक्सो, म्यू अमीडो। ये भी लिखने के टाइम आपको अल्फाबेटिकल में लिखना पड़ेगा। पहले कोबाल्ट का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट निकालते हैं, एक्स है तो यहां से चालू करेंगे, 4 into 0 प्लस एक्स, इसका -1, इसका -1, x 4 into 0 प्लस 4, ये चार्ज दिया है उन्होंने। सो बाय सॉल्विंग वी गेट आंसर +3। अभी देखो कैसे है, ये इनफैक्ट ज्यादा इजी है। म्यू अमीडो, म्यू हाइड्रोक्सो, ऑक्टा अमाइन डाइकोबाल्ट, रोमन 3 आयन, ये भी आयन ही है। म्यू अमीडो, म्यू हाइड्रोक्सो, ऑक्टा अमाइन, कोबाल्ट, डाइकोबाल्ट, रोमन 3 आयन। अभी इस कंपाउंड को लिखने का और एक टेक्निक है, जैसे पहले केस में लिखा था, वी कुड राइट टेट्रा अमाइन, बाहर लिखेंगे 20 कोबाल्ट, मतलब इस एग्जांपल में ये मेथड में कोबाल्ट को डाई करके लिखा है और चारों अमाइन को ऐड करके ऑक्टा अमाइन लिखा है। रादर आप अमाइन को ग्रुप करके ऐसे लिख सकते हो, 20 टेट्रा अमाइन, कोबाल्ट एक ही बार लिखो, कोबाल्ट 3 आयन, दोनों मेथड्स अलाउड है।
Sir, why can't we use bis here? There is no like a number, right?
That's what I said, ऑक्टा अमाइन को अगर 2 बार लिखोगे तो 20 आएगा। ऑक्टा में ऑक्टा आ गया ना, अमाइन में ऑक्टा आ गया,
Oh,
ऑक्टा इज नंबर, दैट्स व्हाई। अभी थोड़ा चेंज किया है मैंने, आप पहले का लिगैंड जरा ऑब्जर्व करो कौन सा था, NH2 was -1, now we have NH, NH is called imido and it has a charge of -2, so इथिलीन डायमाइन का 0, कोबाल्ट का X, इमिडो का -2, हाइड्रोक्सी का -1, X and 2, total charge +3, so the final name is लेफ्ट टू राइट सीधा नंबर करते जाओ. bis ethane 1,2 diamine, cobalt 3, mu imido, mu hydroxo, bis ethane 1,2 diamine, cobalt 3 iron. This is the easiest way of numbering. आप सीधा लेफ्ट टू राइट एक एक पार्टिकल को लिखते जा रहे हो. bis ethane 1,2 diamine, cobalt 3, mu imido, mu hydroxo, फिर से bis ethane 1,2 diamine, cobalt 3 iron. This was bridging. We come to the last part, which I told about the common system name by popular names. K4FeCN6, potassium ferrocyanide. This is the IUPAC. K3FeCN6, potassium ferricyanide, Roman 3. ये एक आप प्रैक्टिकल्स में यूज करोगे, सोडियम कोबाल्टी नाइट्राइट. So this is hexanitritocobaltate. This is the linkage isomer of NO2 group. और ये 2 साल पहले नीट में आया था. This is called sodium nitroprusside. नीट का क्वेश्चन है. So this is sodium nitrosonium pentacyanoferrate Roman 2. These are all the compounds what you need to know in your syllabus, which are common names, but popular names are in fact common names.
So this all compounds are there in HSC also.
Yes, of course. These are there in your practicals also. They will come in some other chapter also. Organic में reagent करके आएंगे, कहीं ना कहीं आते रहते हैं, practical में भी आते
So
हैं.
only the last 2 slides were for JEE, ना?
ब्रिजिंग वाला सिर्फ जेई का पार्ट है. ब्रिजिंग वाला वो आपको नहीं है.
Okay.